Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Kons podcast, live and direct, coming at y'all one more again with that constant content. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Shit. It's 121 right now. What is it? The 25th? I think it's the 25th. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all out there doing good. Hope y'all been still taking care of yourselves. Hope y'all been still washing your hands, keeping that in motion. Hope y'all got y'all mask on when y'all at work in this working field. This pandemic still lit. You know what I'm saying? Ready for this shit to go away though, for real. You know what I'm saying? This shit killing everything. It's killing holidays. Killing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But yeah, it's killing all that. I don't even got my pod in. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all can hear me cool. Got my pod is in. But yeah though, episode 28. Welcome. Shout out to you new subscribers, you feel me? I think I gained about four of them yesterday. Shout out to y'all new ones who just subscribed yesterday, or you just now seeing one of my fresh videos. This your first time, you feel me? Or this your first video that you seeing. What's up? Welcome to Kons Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Constant content. I'm gonna keep this shit moving and going. You feel me? This episode 28, is gonna be about we're just gonna touch light on, you feel me? A few names that we all know. Um, Breonna Taylor, Sandra Bland, and the recent one, Jacob Blake. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna touch light on him. It's a lot of speculations. A lot of people don't. I mean, they really read the report or whatnot, so some people don't really know what really happened. I didn't even know the full story with Breonna Taylor myself until I did this and looked it up. Um, so Breonna Taylor, I'm sure y'all heard the name. Due to the seeing the protests in Louisville and all that. You know what I'm saying? She was killed March 13th, 2020, by police. Um, she was 26 years old. She was going to school and she was an ER tech. You know what I'm saying? An ER technician. Um, she was 26 years old. This happened shortly after midnight, March 13th. They had came to her house, suspected some drug dealers, that there was some drug dealing going on. Um, so they came with a no knock warrant, which is interesting. I didn't even know it was like a such thing, like, you know what I'm saying? But apparently it is. It's called a no knock warrant. That's when they pretty much is self-explanatory. It's when they can just kick your dough in without no type of warrant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you get granted something like that based off accusations. Uh, but yeah, so it happened shortly after midnight. They entered her apartment, kicked the door. Um, she stayed there with her and her dude, Kenneth Walker. Um, they used a battering ram to break the door. Um, they never announced themselves when they kicked the door in. So Kenneth Walker, which is her boyfriend, that they were both living there. He thought it was some intruders, so he hollered out, "Who is it? Who is it?" Nobody answered, so then he went and got his firearm. You know what I'm saying? To brace himself for self-defense. So, mind you, he's thinking that it's intruders in the house. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come and either kill him or his girl. So he went into defense mode. He fired off a shot. Um, I guess that I believe that shot hit an officer in the leg. Um, uh, Police say that they announced themselves, but none of that is proven. Um, even Breonna Taylor even yelled, "Who is it?" They both yelled, "Who is it?" And nobody answered. So then, like I said, when he got his strap, he was a licensed gun holder. It wasn't like he was holding anything illegal or scratch off or, you know what I'm saying, one of the burners. With none of that. It was the official gun that he owned in his name. He was a licensed gun holder, so he had every right to have it. Um, like I said, he fired the warning shot. It hit the officer in the leg. Um, then it was three officers. It was more than 20 shots fired back, and it hit shit all in the kitchen, hit shit in the living room, hit shit in the hallway. It was hitting windows. Also hitting Breonna Taylor 8 times while she laid in the bed. They pronounced her she was dead at the scene. Um, when they went in after all this, no drugs was found. Nothing. Nothing was found. Nothing malicious. No bullshit was going on. None of that. You know what I'm saying? He fired one shot because he thought, like I said, he thought there was intruders. Thought they was coming to try to rob him or kill him or something. So he fired a shot that ended up hitting the cop in the leg. And then they fired back more than 20 times and hit everything around. Um, the cops involved was Jonathan Mattingly, Brett Hankinson, and Miles Consgrove was the police involved in the shooting. The police filed a report that said that the police filed a report that stated that Taylor had no injuries. When they filed the report, they said that Taylor had no injuries. All right, and it was no forced entries. So they said the judge ruled that it was so many errors with the report that they ruled it a blank, malformed report. You feel me? So much bullshit, so many errors on that shit. The judge said, "Fuck it, this is a false report. We ain't even fucking with it." You feel me? He was lying on that shit, lying a lot, telling a bunch of bullshit on the report that he filed. All a bunch of lies. Judge knew it. So, you know what I'm saying? It was a blank, malformed report. Brett Hankinson got fired on June 23rd of that year, of this year. Um, the event happened the killing happened in March. He got fired on June. Uh, they tried to give Kenneth Walker aggravated assault on the officer, I guess when he shot him in the leg. But the judge granted him immunity, said it was self defense because the officers did not announce themselves. So they threw that out, uh, and he's good. Also, Jonathan Mattingly was also fired and is on admin leave. Uh, and Miles Cosgrove was also fired. Um, Miles Cosgrove, all three cops was fired, put on administrative leave. They had charges pinned against them, but all the charges on the three police was dropped, being that they all got fired. So here's the problem, man. You know what I'm saying? They keep saying that, oh, these cops, they go out here and kill innocent black people, kill innocent black women, kill innocent black men, and then they go to court with charges on them, and then they fucking around and either quit or get fired from the precinct, and then that's supposed to be okay. Like that's justification in their eyes, it seems. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you lost your job. Justice served. Nah, man. That's murder. You should be in jail for murder. That's what the protest is about. Excuse me. That's what the people want. As for him to be in jail, he should be in jail for murder. You murdered that woman. You know what I'm saying? You kicked the door in, didn't even knock, fired off some 20 something shots, hit her 8 times. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? All over some speculations of some drug dealing and drug selling. When they was at the end of the day, the drug selling was coming from a house that they said that was 10 miles up the road. Wasn't even them. You know what I'm saying? So here we are, marching and protesting. All we want is equality, man. All we want is for these officers to be treated as such for the crime they did. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a crime. It's murder for sure. There's nothing else that you can say about it. Rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. Um, the other one I wanted to touch on was Sandra Bland. She was a 28-year-old African American woman. Um, July 10th, she was arrested for a traffic stop. July 13th, she was found hanging in her cell in Texas, in Waller County. Uh, it was a minor traffic stop, they said, and things escalated. Now, mind you, she was somebody who vocalized and put out there her criticism for police. You know what I mean? Police brutality. She was speaking out on it then. 2015, this happened. You know what I'm saying? This happened in 2015, July 13th, 2015. So she was already on the police brutality and speaking about it, being an activist about it, and all that. Traffic stop happened. Things escalated, uh, and which led her to get arrested. They arrested her for assaulting a police officer. Who knows what that could have been. She could have pushed him or something, or put her hands on him lightly, and they're gonna hit you with that assault on a police officer. Uh, Brian Encina was the one uh, conducting the traffic stop. Um, he was also placed on administrative leave for failing to follow the traffic stop procedures after the judges reviewed the dash cams. Um, Later on, Encina was indicted for perjury for false statements about Bland's death. And then they dropped the perjury charges because he quit the force. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna tell you lying. They told him he was lying, told him he was full of shit, they told him he was bullshitting. He didn't have the right shit, he didn't have the right procedures when they pulled him over for a traffic stop. And then he quit the force and then they dropped all the charges. That's what I'm saying, man. This shit gotta stop. You can't just be murdering people and then quit your job and then it's all good. You know? Then you good. You sitting at home with your family, probably collecting thousands of dollars in unemployment. You feel me? You get to sleep at night, sleep with your wife at night. You get to work, see kids every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's bullshit to me. You shouldn't be sleeping with your wife. You shouldn't be seeing your kids every day still if you just murdered an innocent black person in the street. You feel me? But with this situation, um, she actually, so uh, Sandra Bland actually hung herself. She hung herself in a prison cell. Um, this was 3 days after she got arrested, July 10th. This was on the 13th. Um, she was found hanging in her cell. She had hung herself. Um, this is a case I'm not too sure about. It seemed like, from what I'm reading, it seemed like it was for real suicide. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people in the jail cell that they said that was reporting of her like uh, panicking, walking back and forth, talking to herself, like, that state of shock. You know what I'm saying? Like coming down on herself type shit is what a lot of the inmates were saying that they was seeing her do. You know what I mean? Prior to her hanging herself in her cell. It's a real lot of conspiracy going around. A lot of people just don't really know, don't really fully understand what happened. But from reading it, I don't know. It seemed like she could have maybe killed herself. You know what I'm saying? She could have maybe did it from what it sounded like what she was doing prior, you know what I'm saying, to that. Um, it seemed like she was, you know what I'm saying, going through it. Her family filed a wrongful death against the police department, settled for 1.9 million. Um, like I said, the perjury charges was dropped on Encina. Um, they had an agreement that he would quit the force. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sandra Bland. You know, traffic stop escalated, uh, escalated. Then she went to jail. They talking about she assaulted an officer, and while she was in jail, she was found hanging, killed herself. You know what I'm saying? And that's about all that Wikipedia shows and knows about it. They don't really go into it too much. They talk about her background and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I don't know. That one is a tricky one. I don't know. I don't know if she. I don't know if you know. I mean, something like that. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? The cameras didn't really cover it, so you just don't know. You gotta just kind of let that fly and what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe she might have killed herself. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You just never know. You know what I mean? You just never know with everything going on. Um, so that was Sandra Bland. Rest in peace to Sandra Bland. Um, next, I wanted to talk about was Jacob Blake. Jacob Blake. This is the recent, very recent, maybe yesterday or 2 days ago. Um, we all seen the video. Some of us seen it. I've seen it. Um, this happened August 23rd. This 29-year-old black man was shot from behind several times. They say seven. I'm saying by a Kenosha, Wisconsin police officer. Of course, protests occurred after it. Um, the Black Lives Matter movement. Of course, they hit the streets. Um, so the video, I'm just gonna start, you know what I'm saying, by talking about the video. That's all we see. It's about 9 seconds or so. Uh, he's going to the car. They show him walking to the car, and he's opening the door. And when he opens the door, the policeman grabs his tank top and holds his shirt and starts letting off bullets into this man's back. 7 shots go off into this man's back, and his kids were sitting in the back seat watching everything, watching everything. Um, the police was attempting to arrest Blake, according to Blake's attorney. Uh, it had intervened into a domestic dispute. In the process, Blake was tased and scuffled briefly with officers. He was shot as he tried to enter his SUV where his children was in the back seat. I'm reading as I'm doing this right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading about it as on Wikipedia. But that's all it says right now. And then it says that when the protests followed the Black Lives Matter movement, um, they talk about George Floyd, Rashard Brooks, Breonna Taylor. You know what I'm saying? But he actually survived, though. This person survived. I think I just read somewhere that his dad said that he's going to be paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? But he actually survived the shots, which is going to be interesting to hear a victim's side of the story, actually. because this is what we don't get. They usually kill him, and then we don't never get to hear what the victim said or thought, or what he seen happen from his perspective. None of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, apparently there was a fight going on. 6 or 7 women shouting at each other on the sidewalk. Blake pulled up, say he didn't say nothing to the women. Yeah, so it seems from what I'm reading, he pulled up. Some women was arguing. He pulled up to break up the fight. He pulled up to break it up. Uh, and then that's when we see the video when the police arrived. They said they tased him. Police was yelling, "Drop the knife." I didn't see Blake had no knife. Um, I didn't from the video. I didn't see that he had nothing on him. He walked to the car to open the door, and that's when they shot him. Period. That's what we seen. Uh, it's just ugly. It's just ugly. But he survived though, so I'm be continue to cover this. It's definitely an ongoing case, so it's not much information about what happened right now. But that's Jacob Blake, 7 times in Wisconsin. Shot him in his back. You know what I'm saying? It's wild out here. Gotta be careful. We gotta, us as black folks, I don't know. We either gon' we either gon' you know, keep this violence going and keep our rage fueling these communities, or police gotta be some type of something to do something. Y'all gotta reform or something. We not gonna just keep letting y'all kill us like that in cold blood without saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why his protests still going on some 60 something, 70 something days. Feel me? Now we got the not fucking around crew, you know what I'm saying? Storming your blocks like the Black Panthers with big straps, which is dope. You know, I fuck with that. I'm on for the black movement, for sure. Black power all day. You know what I'm saying? Police just, man, I don't know what to say. Just stop killing us. You know? Stop killing us. Try to reason with us. Try to do something else. Use your taser. You niggas got tasers. Use them. You know what I'm saying? Stop pulling your pistol out so much and just firing off, fatally killing innocent people. You know what I mean? Innocent black men and women. It don't make no sense. We tired of them getting off with it. You know what I'm saying? We tired of them just committing these murders and getting off with it. You know what I mean? Just because they quit their job, that's supposed to be justification. Ain't no justification. If I go out there and kill a white boy, you know what I'm saying, for nothing, he don't even have a gun on him, a knife on him, or nothing, I just shoot him down. Pop, 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 pop. Lay him down in the street, leave him bleeding on the concrete. Then what? You know what I'm saying? I get caught, I'm going to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do inventory and shit. You know what I mean? Do this analyst shit. I don't fucking, I'm saying, all of a sudden, I do that and then I quit. I quit my job and then that's justification. I don't do no jail time. I don't go to jail. I don't go to court. None of that shit. I just quit my job and it's all good. You feel me? How would of a white boy that I just murdered, how would they family feel? You know what I'm saying? If I'm walking free, going to Walmart, buying groceries and shit, and I just killed their son, you know what I'm saying? No jail time, no none of that. I just quit my job or I got fired from my job. It's all good. I'm collecting nigga six, seven, eight, $1,200 in unemployment. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 weeks. You feel me? We tired of that. We tired of that. Rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace to Sandra Bland. Jacob Blake, keep your head up. I hope you come out and say your piece. I hope you make a speedy recovery. I hope you say your piece. I hope you say your side of the story, and I hope it brings some light on these shootings. I hope it brings something to the light as far as what maybe something was said. Maybe the cop said something to him. Something, some type of insight. That's what I'm hoping for. Being that Jacob Blake is actually still alive and with us right now. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do. Just a basic, you know, my opinions on things and touch on these three names um, that read that three names that's under the headline of police brutality. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to touch on them. Um, yeah, man. Kons podcast. You know what I'm saying? This episode was a little scattered. Like I said, I'm reading information freshly as I did it with Jacob Blake. Um, but yeah, episode 28. Shout out to the new subscribers. I got a whole lot of new things coming. I figured out how to screen record with my microphone on, so I got somebody that I plan on doing an interview with. Um, I'm gonna let him introduce himself when I do that interview. Some of y'all might recognize the names that he's been associated with. Some of y'all may not. You know what I mean? But definitely that's gonna be coming soon. Maybe episode 29 or 30. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely setting that up. I've never done an interview before. It's gonna be my first one. So by me watching Charlemagne and watching Vlad TV, I'm just gonna take their blueprint format and how they do interviews, and I'm just gonna get it done. You feel me? This road to success. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with it. Hit the share button, share the shit everywhere. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell after you hit that subscribe button so you get notifications on